What if I told you that the sinking of the Titanic was not just a tragic accident, but a story filled with shocking decisions, overlooked warnings, and mysteries that remain unsolved to this very day? Stay with me, because the truth about the Titanic's final hours might surprise you. April 10th, 1912. The Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, on its maiden voyage, advertised as unsinkable. It was the largest and most luxurious ship in the world, carrying over 2,200 passengers. From millionaires in first class to hardworking immigrants chasing the American dream. But just 4 days later, in the icy waters of the North Atlantic, this marvel of engineering met its tragic fate. Here's something most people don't know. The Titanic received 6 iceberg warnings from nearby ships on the day of the disaster, yet these warnings were either ignored or delayed. Why? Because the ship's wireless operators were too busy sending personal passenger messages and were reportedly annoyed by repeated interruptions. That fateful choice would prove deadly. At 11:40 p.m. on April 14th, the Titanic struck an iceberg. But here's what it gets even stranger. Many survivors later reported hearing not one, but multiple cracks, almost like gunshots. Some historians believe that instead of one clean tear, the hull plates actually snapped apart due to weak rivets and brittle steel, making the ship far more vulnerable than anyone imagined. As the ship began to sink, chaos erupted. Lifeboats were launched half-empty, because many passengers couldn't believe the Titanic was really sinking. Out of 20 lifeboats, most carried far fewer people than they could have held. Yet, among this confusion, stories of incredible bravery emerged. Musicians who kept playing to calm the crowd, officers who gave up their seats, and ordinary passengers who sacrificed themselves so others could live. Now, here's the haunting part. The nearby ship Californian was just 20 miles away. Its crew saw distress rockets but didn't respond, thinking it was a celebration. If they had acted, hundreds more lives could have been saved. By the time the Carpathia arrived, more than 1,500 people had already perished in the freezing Atlantic. The sinking of the Titanic shocked the world, but it also changed maritime history forever. Laws were passed requiring enough lifeboats for everyone, 24/7 radio watch on ships, and safer construction standards. The Titanic's tragedy wasn't just a disaster, it was a wake-up call that transformed the way we travel the seas. So, was the Titanic's sinking simply an accident? Or was it the result of human arrogance, ignored warnings, and flawed technology? The truth may never be fully known, but one thing is certain: the story of the Titanic is more than a tragedy. It's a reminder of how fragile even our greatest achievements can be. If you found this story eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because there are many more hidden histories waiting to be uncovered.